Look, one thing I'm not going to do is sit here and condone this response. Ja Morant's made a little bit of a name for himself for being slightly immature on the Twitter sphere. I think we're all kind of aware of this. It makes him a little bit more of an easy target when it comes to criticism, and not necessarily on-court criticism, just personality criticism. Is this the guy that's going to win your team a championship? Guy should really relax sometimes. Probably delete this app off his phone. It really doesn't end up working out well for him, at least for the sake of public perception and brand image. You're tweeting out knee pads to Charles Barkley is absolutely insane. And another thing that makes Ja an easy target is the way that his team played without him last year. You can see what his record is in games without Desmond Bane versus vice versa. Listen, this is all great ammunition for people to take shots at Ja Morant, and some of these criticisms, I'm not going to sit here and act like they're completely false. I'm not going to sit here and act like Ja is the greatest team player, like he's the most unselfish guy that doesn't care about, how he looks in the game, only cares about his teammates and getting them involved. Look, last night, you just got to look at who's on the court with him and the way that he plays. How can other players around him be benefited by the way that he plays? And when you got Dillon Brooks out here shooting 6 for 18, Jaren Jackson reasonably rusty, and he should be. It's his first game of the year, 3 for 14, 0 of 7 from 3. When Ja Morant is your leading 3-point scorer, that's not Ja Morant's fault. He only had 4 assists. He's not being played on a team with shooters everywhere. If you want to optimize the ability of a guy like Ja, you need to put snipers all around. That's why him and Desmond Bane are such a dynamic duo. So only 102 points last night. Ja gets 36, 8 rebounds. They lose to the Pelicans, no Zion. I guess this is what happens when you're on national TV. You're subject to more criticism. The public is more aware of what happened in the result of the game, and a guy like Charles Barkley, notorious for going back and forth with the active players in the NBA. Ja Morant is in his 4th season, all right? He's not even in his prime. We got to give him some time to become the best version of himself. I just can't sit here and act like he's the reason why the Grizzlies are not winning a game like this. Maybe he does need to make his teammates better, but he can't make his teammates make shots. And like I said, he does have some room to grow in the area of optimizing his team's overall performance. That being said, he can't make the shots for his teammates. And this is not a team, the one that played last night, when you don't have a guy like Desmond Bane that excels in the area of 3-point shooting, perimeter scoring, shot creating. Dillon Brooks, Jaren Jackson, these are the other guys that are out there creating shots, maybe a Tyus Jones. And you saw what happened last night. Ja is not going to make these shots for these guys. It's up to them to step up and be the second and third guys for him, because to win basketball games consistently, you need some support. And even if Ja took 10 shots, it wouldn't change the outcome of a game if he was just trying to set his players up. If you can't shoot, you can't shoot. And you're better off just taking it to the cup yourself if you are the best slashing guard in basketball and you don't have snipers everywhere. So, yeah, I can't really fault Ja for this. Give him a break. As we saw last year, the team was really good without him. You can't win the NBA Finals without him. The Grizzlies, this is a team when they are fully healthy, when they have all their players. And remember, they're always missing one of their key 4 guys. It seems like the last several years, they have never had all 4 of these guys healthy. One of them is always hurt. Their team is always incomplete as it pertains to its core 4, and the only way this team can win a championship is if all these guys are healthy. We saw Ja last year in the playoffs be essentially unstoppable against the eventual champions. Golden State Warriors had no answer for him, and they went up 2-1 without him. We don't know how that series ends if he is playing. We know how it ends when he wasn't playing, though. That's my point. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this quick video. Ja Morant, just want to do a little quick reaction to what we saw last night and some of the commentary that's been going around that I think is a little bit unfair, at least after this game. I'm not saying that in general the critique is invalid or doesn't contain some truth, but we just need to relax a little bit. This stretch is going to tell us a lot about Ja, a lot about the Grizzlies without Desmond Bane, who has been absolutely electric to start the year this year. So that's going to do it. It's been Bucketology. Peace.